We've been honoring frontline workers and everyday heroes to thank them for all they do. Recently, we showed a montage of some of my favorite moments, but it was preempted in some areas, so in case you missed it, here it is.
I got COVID back in March. I had to stop working for months. It has affected me financially. Right now, me and my husband share a car.
This is cool that you decided to surprise a frontline worker.
She works 2 jobs. She's got a kid. Her husband isn't working right now.
Yeah.
What is it like for you to be on the front lines like all this time?
I'm so honored just being there for people who I'm taking care of.
I've partnered with Hyundai, and they want to give you this Hyundai Palisade.
Oh my God.
Please welcome Time Magazine's Kid of the Year, Gitanjali Rao. You were inspired by the Flint water crisis.
It was just so appalling to see how many kids my age were essentially drinking a poison every single day. So I created a device called Tethys, which helps to detect lead in drinking water that can then be sent to your phone and shown on an app which displays the values of safe, slightly contaminated, or critical, so anyone can read it out.
The polar vortex caused some of the coldest temperatures in U.S. history. Our next guest used money out of her own pocket to buy hotel rooms for homeless people.
So initially I started off with 30 rooms, and it was only going to be one night. By the time that we looked up, we were able to secure 5 nights and 72 rooms. We helped over 122 people.
It was a pretty normal shift. I was supposed to be done at 4 o'clock in the morning, and in walked 2 firefighters. I knew that they had had a heck of a night, and I actually made the decision to pay for their check.
Liz, you work nights, right? So that you can stay home and care for your dad during the day.
Yes.
You paid it forward. I would like to pay it forward to you right now and give you a check for $20,000. I want you to tell me a little bit about your book program during the summer.
We go every week and we visit all of our babies in their neighborhoods.
We bought you a bookmobile. This pandemic has forced kids to stay home and learn at their computers. Our next guest is a 17-year-old who decided he needed to do something to help these kids. You said you thought you'd build 5 or 6. You've built over 120 desks.
I'm just glad it's gotten this big so I can help this many people.
You have a nonprofit. It's called Sisters Healing Sisters.
We feed the homeless. We hold free workshops. We do anything that we can to help our community.
You have not received a paycheck in months. You're still helping the community.
Ellen, I understand that it's not about me. It's about my purpose. My purpose is to help other people. So although I'm going through these difficult times, if I can help somebody else in need, you know what? That in turn helps me.
You're amazing. After seeing a post online about a complete stranger in need of a kidney transplant, our next guest felt compelled to do something.
I came across this post that Aaron's husband had shared. I didn't know who they were, but I instantly felt this overwhelming feeling in my heart that I was this person's perfect match.
I couldn't believe that a stranger wanted to do this for me. She's a miracle.
Today I want you to hear a story of hope and perseverance. 4 years ago, Kenneth Smith was a college grad ready to head to medical school when he suddenly found himself as the sole caretaker for his 6 younger siblings. Your plan was to finish college and go to medical school, and then everything changed.
My little sister gave me a call and told me my mom had passed. She was in the hospital for a brain aneurysm. I had to be the anchor for my family. I had to step up and do what it took to make sure I was the pinnacle of strength for my family.
We know how hard the past 4 years have been. You haven't been able to make any payments on the house since your mom passed. I have great friends at Shutterfly. They want to give you $75,000. Our love and thanks go out to all the heroes. We'll be back.